Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. I'm gonna get it right to the point. This is gonna be a short video, but we got some data we gotta document. So if you guys watch the show, you'd know I recently picked up this 220 Swift. Shout out to Tollivers. I've been looking for a 220 Swift for a long time and they finally found me one. This is a Remington 700 VSSF in 220 Swift, 26-inch heavy fluted barrel, but I gotta know chronograph speeds. So here's what I did. Also, big shout out and a big thanks to my buddy Joe. Joe sent us in some 220 Swift bow lights. So 220 Swift is known as an absolute speed round. So we've got some 50 grain Remington, 55 grain Hornady, another 55 grain Hornady. That's another VMAX. Then we got a 50 grain Norma and a 50 grain Winchester. Now, do any of these say the speed? This one does not. This one should, it's a newer box. This says 3680 feet per second. And this one also says 3680, the same VMAX recipe. This Norma does not say the speed, but it's a 50 grain. And then this older Winchester also does not say a speed on the box. So we're gonna see how close to 4,000 feet per second we can get with this thing. And I'm just gonna single feed them to make sure I know what's what. So here we go. I'm gonna grab these boxes and single load this thing. And we'll get the speeds and I'll edit out the slow parts. But we're starting with the Winchester Super X 50 grain. I've got my chronograph set up here. That's my Caldwell G2 chronograph. Let's get some speeds. Got the zoomies as low as they'll go on this thing. This is an Arkin EPL4. We get 25% off everything Arkin if you need some optics, but with the code WHOTEEWHO. But let's send them through the chronograph, see what we get here. Don't hit the chronograph. I've been known to do that. 3857. Woo! I was hoping we'd get up there. Like I said, the boxes said 36 something. But this has that 26-inch barrel. So the Winchester got us 3857. I'll put all this in a chart at the end of the video so it's easy for us to compare them to. Next, 50 grain Norma. Pretty cool stuff. This stuff grouped really good out of this thing, by the way. Let's try the 50 grain Norma. See how it does. I'm calling 3,900 for this stuff. You got to be careful with this trigger in this thing too. It is so light. 50 grain Normas, what you gonna give us? 3988. We almost got to 4 grand. My goodness. Man, at those speeds that will slice right through steel. Stay tuned, we're gonna try that out in another video. Almost broke the 4,000. Next is gonna be this 55 grain VMAX out of this box. 3635, so a little bit slower. You can see that Norma some hot stuff. Now, the next one is going to be this 55 grain VMAX, same SKU from Hornady, but newer box, newer marketing pictures and stuff. Be interesting to see how this does compared to that little bit older box with that 3635. See how close it is to that other one. Same recipe from Hornady. Even slower. So far, if you want fast 22 Swift, you need to go with the Winchester or even faster the Norma. Last one we're testing today, which is also 50 grain, like that Norma was, is this Remington. Now, is this stuff going to be pushing close to 4,000 feet per second like the Norma? We're fixing to find out. Come on, baby, give us one over 4,000. That'd be cool. 39.76. So that one and the Norm are real close to that 4,000 feet per second. But that's going to be the video, guys. Again, a big thanks to my buddy Joe for helping us get some of these boo lights. But if you want a 4,000 feet per second 220 Swift, you need to be flinging those 50 grainers or maybe even something lighter. And you want 3,600, 3,700 feet per second, just roll on with those 55 grainers. Really, the one you need to pick is the one that groups the best out of your rig. Good for us, we actually got 55 grainers and 50 grainers to group well. Those Normas did real good for us. If you missed that video, definitely go check out the group test video. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've gone over to WHOTEEWHO.com. We got hats and shirts and all that stuff. People ask me all the time, where can I get those hats? WHOTEEWHO.com. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Again, a big thanks to my buddy Joe for helping us find that 220 boo lights. Remington 700 VSSF. Stay tuned for more on this thing. I think I'm going to get it threaded so I can put a shusher on there. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. WHOTEEWHO!
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can.